of baseball, but also because it's Memorial Day weekend, as we enjoy America's pastime, and we take a moment to remember and honor the brave men and women who have given their lives in service to our country. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your teams this evening. First, for the visiting Clayton Clovers, first for their coaching staff, Assistant Nick Weepin, Assistant Coach Zach Joyner, and Head Coach Landry Moore. Now for their reserves, number 9, Braxton Davis, number 44, Alec Creech, number 1, Aiden Carroll, number 32, Kobe German, number 34, Zach Long, number 29, Will Saxonmeyer, number 19, Ryan Taman, number 16, Roy Taman, number 11, Lincoln Eiler, number 33, Case Carter, number 21, Jack Mathis, number 41, Jackson Hood, number 7, Harris Craven, number 28, Graham Wyke, number 26, Eli Dadesman, number 27, Daniel Morgan, number 25, Cooper Phillips, number 0, Caleb Smith, and number 35, Brandon Humphreys. Now for the starting lineup for the Clayton Clovers. Batting first, the shortstop, number 20, Lane McLean. Batting second, the third baseman, number 17, Holden Cooper. Batting third, the first baseman, number 10, Zach Chavis. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 47, Ian Bailey. Batting fifth, the extra hitter, number 30, Garrett Moffitt. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 18, Caden Chilowski. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 12, Cannon Pierce. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 3, Jake Pereira. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 31, Carlos Diaz. Batting 10th, the right fielder, number 6, Jackson Crute. And the starting pitcher for the Clayton Clovers, number 15, Matt Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clayton Clovers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your 2025 Wake Forest Fungo. First, for your coaching staff, Assistant Coach number 14, Jake Norris. Assistant Coach number 38, Tony Law. Assistant Coach number 85, Dylan Cooper. Assistant Coach number 39, Bill Gunker. And the head coach of your Wake Forest Fungo, number 49, Trevor Schock.
Staff right there.
Now for your reserves. Number 8, Ethan Oakes. Number 22, Gavin Lauer. Number 4, Wyatt Hendrick. Number 12, Jordan Driver. Number 40, Christian Davis. And number 21, Connor Wong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for your Wake Forest Fungo. Batting first, the center fielder, number 10, Zach Mays. Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Neo Giroux. Batting third, the third baseman, number 28, Brett Boo. Batting fourth, the extra hitter, number 35, Ryan Honeycutt. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Jack Corella. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 14, Eli Jordan. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 2, Sean Allen Richardson. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 5, Shane Garrett. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 3, Cameron Brown. Batting 10th, the shortstop, number 1, Ethan Britton. And a starting pitcher this evening for your Wake Forest Fungo, number 24, Nate Galloway. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Wake Forest Fungo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask all who are able to please rise and kindly remove all hats and headgear. Ladies and gentlemen, this Monday is Memorial Day, a day in which we honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for this great nation. At this time, we ask that you join us in a moment of silence and remembrance for all of those who have given their lives for our country. Thank you. We ask that you please remain standing as we honor America and those defending our country and our freedom with the play of our national anthem. All right, folks, baseball is back. Let's play ball.
Once again, welcome to the Wake Forest Fungo broadcast team here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. Hope you're having a good evening. It is Memorial Day weekend here, and it's an opening day here at Flaherty Park for your Wake Forest Fungo. A beautiful afternoon as we prepare for the first game of the regular season.
For your Wake Forest Fungo, number 24, Nate
I'm excited.
Galloway.
That's
Number 24,
I'm excited.
What's up? What's up, big guy? How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back to the broadcast.
I'm good.
There you go again. We have for all the way from Wake Tech Community College, Nathan Galloway, number 24, will be the starting pitcher for your Wake Forest Fungo as we prepare for a great season here in 2025. Your Fungo will take on the Clayton Clovers out of Johnston County in Clayton, North Carolina, my old stomping grounds in high school. So it's good to see,
Clayton?
Clayton. Went to Clayton High. Not even ashamed.
I lost there
It's a
in
good
high
story.
school.
Did you?
It wasn't funny.
You lost there?
It wasn't fun.
We're almost about 100 years apart, so there's that.
Yeah.
We're getting close. So Galloway on the mound for you. Again, great fastball on this. Let's see. He is 6 foot, 195-pound junior out of Wake Tech Community College.
It's a big human being.
That's right. And the starting lineup for the away team in the Clayton Clovers, Lane McLean, the shortstop, number 20, Holden Cooper, the third baseman, number 17, number 10, Zach Chavis, first base, number 47, Ian Bailey, the DH, number 30, Garrett Moffitt, the extra hitter, number 18, Caden Shalowski, the center fielder for the Clovers, number 12, Caden Pierce, the left field, number 3, Jake Parham, the second base, number 31, Carlos Diaz, the catcher, number 6, Jackson Crute, the left fielder. And the starting pitcher for the Clayton Clovers is Matt Hall, number 15 for the Clovers. For your Wake Forest Fungo, we have number 10, Zach Mays, the center fielder. Number 7, Neo Drew, right field. Number 28, Brett Boone, playing third. Number 35, Ryan Honeycutt, extra hitter. Number 20, Jack Carrillo, playing left field. Number 14, Elijah Jordan with catcher. Number 2, John Allen Richardson, the DH. Number 5, Shane Garrett. Number 3, Cameron Brown playing second. Number 1, Ethan Britton playing shortstop. And once again, your starting pitcher is Nathan Galloway for the Fungo.
Lane McLean steps up to the plate. What's that saying? The projection of a season is always stated by the first at bat of the game. Of the first game of the season, right?
Well, let's see how he does first.
All right.
Then we'll come up with that after.
All right.
The start of their season.
Yeah.
Oh, well, my bad.
So Galloway's first pitch of the year is across the plate, and it's in for a just miss. It'd be 1-0 for McLean.
74 degrees, first pitch.
Ooh, beautiful here in Wake Forest, North Carolina. McLean, 1-0 is your count. Galloway to the plate. Swings through, fouled hard to the left-hand side and out of play. Be 1-1 for McLean.
McLean steps in, takes a look at Mr. Galloway.
Crowding the plate there for McLean. To the plate, and just a little bit high. It'd be 2-1 for McLean and the Clovers. 2 of those balls just missed. Let's see what the home plate umpire, see what he is going to be looking for here today. Fourth pitch across the plate, it'd be 3-1 for Galloway.
A little strict so far.
Yep.
That's the read I'm getting.
Gotta be perfect.
Good for our hitters, though.
So no outs here at the top of the first. 3-1 is your count. Galloway to the plate, and it's just a little bit outside, and he's not getting anything close. So the first batter of the day for the Clovers, and McLean will draw us the walk.
The third baseman, number 17, Holden Cooper.
Holden Cooper, number 17, the third baseman for the Clayton Clovers here today, is the next man up. 0 outs here in the top of the first. We have McLean there at first with a good sizable lead. Galloway takes 2 looks to the plate, just a little outside, and it's ball number 1. So Galloway trying to hold the first runner for the Clovers, holding him close. Takes one look over there to the plate. Cross the plate, and once again, just missed.
Runner a little bit jumpy over there, making a lot of movement.
Trying to figure out where those are missing, and Jordan's like, what do we got to do? Galloway to the plate, outside, ball number 2. So 2-0 for Galloway and Cooper. To the plate, and there's a strike. So 3-1 is your count for Cooper. So McLean there at first, 2 or 3 steps off the plate, cross the plate, and he gets the call.
It's about time.
Couple makeup calls there. We're good to go. 3-2 is the count, and Cooper already threw his bat all the way to the dugout. And he's like, welcome back. So Galloway looks to first. Clay takes off. It's going to be popped up. And it's to first baseman. Can he get back in time? And it's going to be out number 1.
There we go.
And the McLean gets all the way back. But Cooper pops out for the first out of the year here for your Fungo.
That is a tall
The
human
first
being
baseman,
coming up to the
number
coming
10,
up to the
Zach Chavis.
Zach Chavis, the first baseman for the Clovers.
Galloway comes set, takes a look at the runner at first base, throws, fouled off to the backstop.
So it'll be 0-1 is your count. Again, 1 out here at the top of the first. McLean, by way of the walk, the first batter of the year for the Clovers, is standing on first. Good sizable lead. Garrett's over there trying to hold him. Galloway to the plate, takes off, and it hits him.
Not what you were looking for there.
So 3 batters, 1 walk, 1 pop-up,
Designated
and
hitter,
1 hit
number
by
47,
pitch.
Ian Bailey.
Ian Bailey, the DH, number 47 for the Clovers, is the next batter, the 4th batter of the inning for the Clovers. Garrett over there at first, comes in on the grass, inside, almost hit him. Ball number 1. Be 1-0 for Galloway, looking to get his feet together here in the first. Runner at first and second, that's McLean and Chavis. Chavis takes a good lead, stands directly behind Garrett there at first. To the plate, outside, ball number 2. So 2-0 here for Galloway and the Fungo.
Galloway looking to find his rhythm here in this game.
Galloway takes a look at McLean there at second base, to the plate, inside to get us past Jordan, and both runners will advance. Now at second and a third is McLean and Chavis. And we have 3-0 count for Galloway and Ian Bailey at the plate. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the broadcast.
Glad to be back with you.
Yeah. It's good to have you. Again, 3-0 count here at the top of the first. Nobody across just yet. And Galloway says, let's get a fresh play call, should you say. 3-0 is your count. No outs, or correction, 1 out. Across the plate, there's a strike. So 3-1 for Bailey and the Clovers. So 1 out here in the top of the first. Runner at second and third. Looking to get a ground ball here. Bailey is ready. Pops up. Jordan goes out of play. It'll be strike number 2. So 3-2 is your count. 1 out here at the top of the first. So Galloway, once again, takes a step off. So it is 3-2 to the plate. And literally just got the tip of the baseball. So to be remains 3-2.
I came back and hit the umpire in the leg. I
That's
wouldn't be
right.
too happy if I was him.
That's right. So 3-2 is your count. 1 out here in the top of the first. Second and third. Galloway to the plate and just missed. And that's the second walk for Galloway here in the first inning.
The extra hitter, number 30, Garrett Moffitt.
So Garrett Moffitt, the extra hitter number 30 for the Clovers, is the next man up with bases loaded, 1 out here in the top of the first. Looking for a ground ball, make the easy play here for the Fungo.
Jordan going to have a conversation with Galloway, see what we can figure out.
That's right.
Nothing seems to be working here.
Again, missing those first close pitches in the first batter in McLean. If you could have got those, that might have been a little bit different.
Might be out of this inning already.
That's right. So Galloway and Jordan fist bump, and they're ready to go. We'll call the meeting of the minds there at the mound.
Brilliant. Man.
That's right.
Brilliant.
Somebody's got to do it. So we fake it till we make it up here in the broadcast booth.
Ain't that the truth?
So bases loaded. Galloway to the plate. Once again, just
goodness.
high. And it will be 1-0 with one out
With-
here in the top of the first.
With any of these misses, it's not by much.
Nope.
It's not by much.
That's what we're referring to a little bit earlier.
Might have to close these windows. I keep saying things too loud. Umpire's right below us.
Galloway to the plate. He misses. And it's going to foul tip. It does. And that is 1-1. So it's a good fastball there for Galloway.
Yeah, it's, they say painting the corners.
That's right.
That's what he's trying to do.
So once again, base is loaded here at the top of the first. Galloway looks to make a good pitch here to get him out of the inning. Foul back, and a B, 1-2.
Ground ball or strikeout here would be amazing. Ground ball, get a double play.
Yep, ground ball, double play. Will work. So again, 1-2 is your count. And we have Moffitt to the plate. Again, already 2 walks here in the top of the first. Galloway shakes off Jordan. Finally gets the one he wants. Now he's ready. Bases loaded. Good leads there on the base pass. And good stop there by the catcher of the Fungo.
Jordan with some quick hands to get
That's
that
right. Elijah Jordan. So 2-2 is your count. 1 out here for Galloway. Inside, fouled directly back to us, and you were ready.
I was ready.
You were ready. I saw that. You know, last year, maybe not. But this year, you're ready.
No. I'm not even sure about this year.
Yeah.
I may have lost a step or two.
We'll just throw Aaron in front of it. We'll be ready.
Yeah.
He'll protect us.
Big wall.
Galloway to the plate. Popped up to center field. They have a lead. That is out number 2. Thrown over to the second baseman. It gets it to third. And good play there by the center fielder just to get it in. But the first run of the day comes across.
2 outs.
The center fielder.
Not what we
number
wanted.
18, Caden Chalowski.
Chalowski to the plate with a runner at second and third now here in the top of the first. Galloway to the plate. Cross plate for strike number 1. That's a good start. So 0-1 is your count. 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Keep that up.
That's right. Galloway to the plate and catches
There
the
we
outside
go.
corner.
Finally got a
Strike
call.
number
There we
2.
go. That was right on the edge. That was a beautiful pitch.
Looks like Galloway starting to settle down just a little bit. Ground ball to the left-hand side, but just out of play, and will remain 0-2.
Out of play. We need to get back in rhythm.
That's you ain't kidding.
Yeah. I've been quiet half the time, it feels like.
Runner at second and third. 0-2 is your count. 2 outs here in the top of the first. To the plate. Just Smith. Oh, Galloway
pitch.
wanted it. He wanted it.
I'm pretty sure he thought he had it.
Yeah, well, he did. He started walking to the dugout.
I would too if I threw that pitch.
Galloway ready. Ground ball, and it's going to score a run. Runner comes around third.
Come on,
And
Corella.
Corella throws it to home, and it's going to be safe there. Good play there by number 3. And Brown to stop him going into center field, but not before 2 come across. So Chalowski
Left fielder number 12, Cannon Pierce.
hits a single and scores 2.
Can't really do anything about that ground ball right in between third base and second.
Yeah, that's in a very awkward
Yeah,
spot.
Third baseman was pulled up, and so he didn't have much maneuverability on that one right there.
Galloway to the plate, right down the middle. That's right. That's it.
Yeah.
What is it, 3 or 4 nothing?
It's 3.
3.
3-0 is the score. 2 outs here at the top of the first. Now runner at second. And Shalowski. Check swing.
Oh,
And they're not going to check it.
it's close.
Yeah, 1-1 is the count.
I don't think he went, but it was close.
I
Actually, he
agree.
definitely went. Yeah.
The unofficial will say he went, but it doesn't really count. Galloway looks to second. Shalowski to the plate, pops up, and Brown's going to have it. And that'll be the end of the front of the first. So the Fungo will look to get those 3 right back. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio.
Fielder number 10, Zach May.
Welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Hope you're having a good evening so far. Opening day baseball here for your Wake Forest Fungo as they take on the away team all the way from Johnston County and the Clayton Clovers. Zach Mays will kick off the bottom half of the first for the Fungo, playing center field today. A little low, be ball number 1. Get a sidearm there for Hall all the way from UNC Asheville. So Hall, 1-0 is the count to the plate, and be ball number 2.
Good Lord.
So
Look,
yeah,
I got you,
let's hope Zach Mays, ready to play because coach put me in because where would you be rather than center field?
Oh, good Lord.
What are you talking about? Oh,
He's talking about the song.
it took me a second.
Hey, I had to throw that reference.
I
Throw
hear
that
it.
reference at some point in opening day.
Ball number 3, just a little outside. I was like, what are we talking about right now? I got you. Mika Prende, I got you. All righty, so Mays ready, 3-0 count here, the bottom half of the first. And
All 4.
Hall is struggling to get across the plate. That's 4 straight balls, and Mays draws a walk.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Neo Drew.
So Drew comes up next, the number 7, the right fielder for the Fungo.
He had a real nice season last season.
That's it. He had a
correct?
great season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Mays at first. Hall steps off. It's a good speed with Mays there at first base. Have to worry about that again. Bottom half of the first. No outs. Runner on first. Drew ready.
Ooh.
Ground ball. And Boone. It looked like he was ready over there.
Very good swing at a Neo there.
That's right. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I hear you. So I tell my 7-year-olds, preach.
How much do we get this right here?
Mays ready there at first. Drew to the plate and foul back. Be 0-2 there for Neo Drew.
New net here from the renovations last year. Working very well. Flaherty Park looking fantastic. As
Absolutely.
Always.
Had a chance to come out and take a look at the brand new facility here at Faraday Park. We invite you to a Fungo baseball game. Low be ball number 1. So 1-2 is your count. No outs here in the bottom half of the first. And Mays, who drew the walk, is there at first.
Okay.
Carlos Diaz behind the plate played at Wake Forest High School. Not too far away from here. Mays goes, and he is
And
safe at second base. Neo Drew strikes out. And that is 1 out.
As we talked a little bit about it. You have to worry about the speed
Now
there
batting
for
your
Mays.
Wake Forest Fungo from USC Union. The third baseman, number 28, Brett Boone.
Brett Boone, who in our exhibition match against Legion just last night hit a 1-run or a solo home run to get his season kicked off in the right way. Mays there at second base by way of the steal. Boone's ready. And looked a little low. Boone didn't like it, but it is going to be 0-1 the count. Again, 1 out by way of the strikeout from Neo Drew. And it looked like it could have been a hit and run on there for Drew. Is 0-1. Hall ready, looks over at Mays at second. Check swing, gets past him, and he does not go. And Mays stays put there at second base. So it is going to be 1-1. So 1-1 is your count. 1 out here in the bottom half of the first. Mays gets a good lead there at second. Hall gets set. Takes one look at Mays there at second base. To the plate. Go high. Nope, they're going to give not. Boone didn't like it again.
No, I didn't like that either.
So your count is 1-2.
Brett Boone's got those really cool Arizona Diamondback-esque gloves with the teal and purple. Gotta love that.
Is that the retro jerseys, what they call them? The City Street, that's it.
The City Connect.
To the plate. It's going to be grounded to second baseman. It's going to be a good hop. Does he have a play? And he does. But he will move Mays over to third base. But Boone will ground out to the second baseman.
Now batting for your Wake Forest Fungo, the extra hitter from Lenore Ryan, number 39, Ryan Honeycutt.
Ryan Honeycutt, number 35, the extra hitter here for the Fungo, has an opportunity with a base hit to score the very first run of the season for your Fungo. So Mays at third base. Hall set all the way from UNC Asheville. Honeycutt, ground to the shortstop. Good play. Going to be low and good scoop there by the first baseman in Chavis. So they leave a runner at third. And we hit that as the end of the first. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio.
The second baseman, number 3, Jake Pereira.
So Galloway back on the mound for your Wake Forest Fungo here at the top of the second. Again, 3-0 is your score. And the first across the plate is a strike, and then you had ball number 1. So 1-1 is your count. No outs here at the top of the second for Nathan Galloway. Galloway to the plate. Outside, ball number 2.
It's missing everything high right now. Needs to get it down a little bit.
The base is empty. To the plate. It's going to be hard a shot to left center. And good play there by the center fielder to stop it for the Fungo, but not before a double for the Clovers.
That was just an all-around good hit. We can't really do anything about that. Well struck
Now
into
batting,
the
right fielder
left center
from
gap.
Southeastern Community College, number 6, Jackson Crute.
That is Carlos Diaz.
Correction, the catcher, number 31, Carlos Diaz.
So Carlos Diaz after the double from Pereira. So 3-0 is your score. No outs. Swings through for Diaz. Good hardest thrown ball by Galloway here tonight.
It's game 1 for everybody, including the public address announcer.
Look, hey. It is what it
I
is.
tell you. Definitely game 1.
Yeah. Galloway to the plate. High would be ball number 1. Looked like more of a pitch out in that situation. And Elijah Jordan, he was ready. So Galloway to the plate. And just a little low. It'd be 2-1. So 2-1 is the count. Galloway to the plate. Catches the outside corner for strike number 2. So it is 2-2.
2-2, thank you.
Of course.
Always got my back.
I got you, baby.
I appreciate that.
It's Galloway to the plate. Inside, bounces in front of the plate. And here we'll move over to third base on the pass ball from Elijah Jordan.
3-2.
3-2 is the count. Again, nobody out here in the top of the second. And you got somebody warming up over there in the bullpen for the Fungo. Can't quite make out who it is just yet. I can't look at that look. My eyesight is terrible.
Well, I can't see
Let me see.
due to the... We're useless.
Well, you ain't kidding.
Hey, like I said, it's
No.
game 1 for everybody. We're figuring this all out, getting back in rhythm.
Aaron, I'm going to need you to do that. That'd be great. Thanks.
Well, he can't see it either.
You know. All right, so we're back at it here. Galloway takes one look over there at third base where Pierre is
There's no way I can
by
see
himself.
from here.
And Elijah Jordan
Okay.
wanted him to see if he went through by way of the check, but no good there. So runner now at first and third. You know, I'm thinking about, and now that's all I'm thinking about, to be honest with you. That popcorn was popping before we even went on the broadcast booth.
The smell has
Ooh, it's good.
filled the room up here in the broadcast
Pops
booth.
up over to Neo Drew. He has a read, and he comes home to the third from third, and Elijah Jordan dropped the ball. It's right in front of you, and he stays at first. So a pop up from Diaz. So Crute will be the batter for. So Crute will be the batter for
6 from Mount Olive, number 20,
Clovers.
Lane McClain.
They're already at the top of the lineup already?
No, they're at
That's 20 right there.
yeah, guess
Yeah,
so.
Lane McClain. Jeez. I'll tell you, we are a mess.
We're struggling. We're getting there.
What's the count?
Get the jitters.
Good Lord.
Galloway to the plate and catches the outside. It'd be strike for Galloway.
Mr. Umpire, can we get the call?
Right.
Can we get the count here? He didn't hear me. That's okay.
Hear us on a couple other things here tonight, probably.
Ooh.
Galloway to the plate. Oh,
That
same
was-
pitch,
that
different result.
2-1. There we
There you
go.
go.
There we
2-1
go,
as
Mr.
you count.
Umpire.
So runner at first.
I mean, that smell is
Yeah,
just
smells
potent.
great. Fly ball to left field. It's going to reach the stand and give it a good ride over there.
The ball was smoked.
Yep.
I mean,
Corella.
it was all right. It's all right. Corella did a chase down. If there was more fence, he would have caught it.
You're not wrong.
I'm not. I'm never.
So Diaz over there at first.
Oh, that was a
Low
good
ball to
pitch.
be 3-2 full count for McClain, who walked his first time up.
3-2. Full
And
count.
1 out here in the top of the second. 3-0 is your score. To the plate, popped up behind us in the broadcast booth, and returns into the field play. So,
Were you ready? Were you ready?
You know, by way of our listeners, yes, I'm always
Okay.
ready.
I mean, all right.
Physically, probably not. Let's be honest. All right, 3-2 count, 1 out here at the top of the second. Galloway to the plate. He takes off at first, and he'll have to come all the way back. It's going to be fouled out of play. So, 3-2 count. With 1 out.
3-2-1 reads across the scoreboard.
Diaz there at first. Ground ball, good hard hit. Gets past the Boone at third. And Corella will throw it in to the second baseman in Brown. So now a runner at first and second with 1 out here in the top of the second. Again, the Clovers already have crossed 3 runners here today. That was the top of the first.
The first baseman, number
And
10,
it started with
Jake
McClain, who
Davis.
got on base by way of the walk. And that time around, he singled up the left-hand side. And Cooper is the next man up for the Clovers. Runner at first and second. Galloway to the plate. He's going to get in front of him. They're both going to advance. They're going to throw it. He does. And he tried to say hold the ball, but Elijah Jordan decided anyway. But both runners will advance. I didn't think that was going to be far enough away from Jordan for both runners to advance.
No, I think they got a little lucky. These Clovers are getting lucky. No wonder why they're called that.
You know. And now runner at second and third, foul back.
1-1.
It'd be 1-1 with 1 out. Again, Galloway looking for the ground ball to get out of this inning.
Anything. Hopefully we can get some luck on our side. Galloway deals. Ball high. 2-1.
3-2-1, 1 out. Galloway to the plate. And it bounces in front of it. It'll be 3-1 with 1 out here in the top of the second. Good stop there by Jordan.
No, I got to say, we are not the most unbiased. We are the least biased.
We're the least biased.
Yes, by a mile. We call a fair game here.
That's right.
Up in this booth.
Of course. Galloway to the plate. Ground ball. Good play there by Galloway. And they have him in what they call a rundown. He'll tag him at home. And that'll be out number 2. Good play there by Galloway. Had an opportunity to get loose, to get free, as both Brown was playing up a little bit. If it wasn't for Galloway, that ball would have got through into the outfield. So, runner now at third base with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Again, your score 3-0 in favor of the Wake team and Clayton Clovers. So, runner at first. Outside. We're going to runner at first and third now, as the runner in Cooper, who made it to first. Ground ball, all right. Long line drive to the right fielder in Drew. He'll pick it up. One comes across, and they will round third, and it gets past the second baseman with a double from Chavis, who was hit by a pitch his last time up. So it is now 5-0 as 2 come across on that 2-base RBI for Chavis. So Ian Bailey, now number 47, is coming up for the Clovers. And Shock. Ooh, look at there.
There you go.
Shock is coming to talk to his pitcher, as we'll have a new pitcher here for the Fungo.
I recognize him.
Number 40.
That is Christian Davis from Wake Tech. So from Wake Tech Community College, back to Wake Tech Community College.
Right up the road.
His white teeth thing. I feel it's not.
You want me to play something?
Yeah, I don't think that's
So we'll have a pitching change here for the Fungo. Again, you're tuned in to the Fungo broadcast team coverage here on Next Door Radio. We'll tell you about your pitcher here in just a second. We'll be right back.
the official baseball team of Wake Forest. Wake Forest Fungo is the official baseball team of Wake Forest.
All right, 2 outs here at the top of the second. The Clovers still at bat. There's already 2 across here at the top of the second, and a runner at second base for the new pitcher in Christian Davis, who throws hard.
Ball up and away.
My little thingy is downstairs. We're not a little farther.
Little pocket radar.
That'd
That'd be
cool.
nice.
Yeah. So Davis ready, looks at second base. The plate.
Oh, that was
and be a swing through, not far enough. It gets past Jordan, but not far enough to
my
advance the runner.
unofficial radar said that was 95 miles an hour.
95. Wow.
Yeah, your radar's got a handicap on it. I think.
Don't we all?
Might be in kilometers.
Plus 7. Plus 8.
Davis to the plate.
There we go.
And across the plate, it'll be strike number 2. So 1-2. One more pitch to get out of this inning. And this is exactly what Coach Schock was looking for.
I'm liking this.
That's right. Christian Davis to the plate, doesn't even look at the runner, and he will punch him out.
We don't need to wait.
So good job by Davis to come in and get the one man that he needed to get. So that's 3 outs. We're headed to the bottom half of the second. 2 come across. It is 5-0. All right, and welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next already. Hope you're having a good evening so far. Right now, in the opening day matchup for your Fungo, taking on the Clayton Clovers here Memorial Day weekend. It is 5-0 in favor of the away team right now, and Hall returns to the plate or to the mound for the Clovers. And a little outside, be ball number 1.
Good to know. We got it.
Jack Corello, the left fielder for the Fungo, is up to bat for the first time today. The little outside and a little generous there for the home plate umpire. It is 1-1. Hall ready. Got a little sidearm action for the man from Asheville, North Carolina. It is 2-1 is the count. And Carrillo gets back into the batter's box. Swings through for strike number 2. So 2-2 is your count. No outs here in the bottom half of the second. And the Fungo just looking to get something going right here. Said the Fungo stranded 1 runner in the first half by way of the walk in Zach Mays. Carrillo with a 3-2 count. Hall ready. Swings through hard grounder to the second baseman, and that'll be out number 1.
The catcher, number 14, Elijah Jordan.
So Elijah Jordan coming up to bat for the Fungo, longtime Fungo. With nobody on, 1 out here in the bottom half of the second. Out, whoo, a little generous. That touched the white chalk on the left batter box, but the 0-1. Hall to the plate, swings through for Jordan. Maybe strike number 2. So Elijah Jordan, man, in the catcher position for the Fungo here on opening day. Hall, 1 step back. Line drive to the left fielder, and it falls. First hit of the Fungo, the 2025 season, belongs to Elijah Jordan. Give him the game ball. Here we go. Now we're ready.
The designated hitter from Point Park University, number 2, John Allen Richardson.
John Allen Richardson and the DH here today. Base hit with good speed there. For a catcher for Elijah Jordan, he does got some speed. So Jordan will be, or Richardson steps in the batter's box. Jordan gets a good lead inside, almost hit him. It'll be 1-0. So 1-0, 1 out here in the bottom half of the second. 5-0 is your score in favor of the Clovers. Richardson is ready. Line drive to right field and just foul. It kisses the bat for good luck. Here we go. So 1-1 is the count. 1 out, bottom of the second, and Jordan is there at first base. So Hall.
Not everything going smooth.
Sorry, you showed this perfectly.
And Jordan over there kind of playing with it. Ground ball to third base. Good.
Go ahead.
Throws to second, and he is out at second. It's a good play by the third baseman in Cooper. Richardson is out at first.
First baseman from Greensboro College, number 5, Shane Garrett.
Shane Garrett playing first base for the Fungo here today. Number 5 for the Fungo. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second. Again, the Fungo just looking to get something going. So Jordan's there at first. Good lead. 2 or 3 steps off the bag. And it's going to be a hard bunt to the second baseman, and he will fumble it. And Garrett will make it to first base by way of the error. And Pereira had an opportunity to get out of this inning, but couldn't control it. So the man, Shane Garrett, who played all positions this past year, the first player in Fungo history, is now on at first. So runner at first and second, 2 outs. And Cameron Brown, playing second today for the Fungo, has an opportunity to score 2 with a good hard hit to the outfield. And touches the dirt before reaching the plate. It'd be 1-0. So 1-0 is the count. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second. Runner at first and second. And Brown is ready. He creeps up to the batter's box. Ground ball once again. He'll get an opportunity. And he now takes his time. That'll be out number 3. So nothing across. 2 left on for the Fungo. And we're going to the top half of the third. 5-0 in favor of the away team in the Clovers. We'll be here right back. All righty, welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. My name is Trace Knott here inside the Flaherty Park broadcast booth. We appreciate you for joining us here on our opening day coverage of the Wake Forest Fungo and the Clayton Clovers of the Old North State League. So, first comes across, it is 0-1. Again, Christian Davis is back on the mound for the Fungo, coming in throwing hard. To the plate. And the umpire got a little scared back there. He had to step back. So 1-1 is the count. No out here in the top of the third. So Christian Davis, who struck out as only man he saw in the top half of the second, is back on the mound. And just missed on the outside. Maybe just a little bit too high. It is 2-1 and no outs here in the third. So Davis looking to get the out here. To the plate. And he catches the inside. It'd be 2-2. So 2-2 is the count. Christian Davis gets set to the plate. And it's going to be a grounder over to Brown. Takes his time and be out number one. He tossed it over to Shane Garrett for out number one here in the top half of the third. Good start for the Fungo, who the first two innings, both leadoff hitters for the Clovers were able to get on. So that's a good start here for Davis and the Fungo.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I said, I am loving what I'm seeing out of Chris Davis, just coming in, throwing strikes. I like it.
Always love to see that.
Yep. So nobody on, one out. Inside, just miss.
Golly.
He's throwing so hard, the umpire is jumping back.
Picasso.
What is that Chicago Cubs, the kid that broke his arm?
Yeah.
That reminded me of just what happened when he moved back. I like it.
Yeah.
What's that movie called?
Little Big League? No.
No.
Major League?
No.
No.
It's not Little
He
Big
probably
League.
knows.
Oh, now I'm going to be mad.
Look. Is that our trivia question of the day
Aaron.
here?
Baseball movie where the kid breaks his arm.
For the Chicago Cubs.
For Chicago Cubs.
It might be a little big league.
Having our
To
movie
the plate.
expert on it.
Line drive out of play. It'll be 1-2. Had to start a stir up here in the broadcast booth. My fault.
Why'd you do this?
You know, that's what we do best. So
What?
Davis
Cause a stir.
cause a stir.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie year. There you go.
Rookie
We were
of the
all
year.
wrong. To the plate. If you got rookie year, you were right.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. Excuse me. So I'm still wrong. Okay. Congrats.
Whoever said Major League
There's that guy.
is a real dummy. That was me.
You said Major League.
Yeah, he
did.
did. Hey, well, swings through for strike out number 2 for Davis. And that's second out of the inning. Said once again, good start here for the Wake Forest Fungo. Much, yeah.
I'm liking this.
12, Cannon Pierce.
Now, it'd be great if we could get some runs going, get some hits flowing.
Right.
We'll wait for after this out.
What?
We're going to wait for after this out. No runs and hits
No.
until.
Agree. No runs until we are batted.
That's right.
That's how baseball works.
First game for
Again, we are not biased here.
A little low.
I am 100% biased.
That's why you don't have a mic.
You know, shut up. I tell you,
So Chris Davis with a 1-0 count, 2 outs. Looking for a good pitch here to get him out of the inning. To get those bats rolling for the Fungo. Hard line drive out of play. It'll be
Foul balls can be returned for a free ball pop.
1-1 is your count. Who we talking?
Someone has to.
I love it here. This is great.
Very much a family here.
One day we're going to have a podcast just about off-air conversations. I love it. So nobody on, 2 outs here at the top of the third. Hard out of play once again, and remains 1-2.
What would that Fungo podcast be called? Because it can't just be called Fungo podcast.
Well, we got one that's called
Call it
Fungo
off
Friday.
That is a
Off-air
good
Fungo
point.
Friday. So every Friday at 1 o'clock, you can catch your Wake Forest Fungo
232
on the broadcast team of Next Door Radio. If you go to nextdoorradio.com, you can listen live right there inside, and he catches it.
Goodbye.
And Christian Davis throwing darts. Out number 3, 2 strikeouts in the inning, and here come the Fungo. That's right. Welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. We hope you're having a great day and enjoying the broadcast to this point. It is 5-0, but we feel good about our chances as Christian Davis, who came in for Nathan Galloway, and he already has 3 strikeouts to his name here today. So the momentum, here we go.
3,
Ready.
this magic number.
So if you're anywhere near Johnston County tomorrow
Give me a song.
afternoon, head on out to the East Clayton Community Park where your Fungo will be taking on this Clayton Clovers program. Hall backed on the mound. First pitch of the bottom half of the third is a strike. So 0-1 is your count.
I mean, that was a bit low, but the umpire is a bit low behind underneath us, so I won't say anything loud.
The next home game for your Fungo will be on Friday, May 3rd. Be a non-league matchup. We're going to face off against the Carolina Ducks here at Flaherty Park. Hall to the plate, and it is fouled back. It'll be 1-2.
1-2. I need to get better at my job. The scorekeeping thing, I'm lacking.
So Britton, who is up for the first time.
Okay.
Grounder over to shortstop.
Oh, you're fast.
Good heart, and he has to double take. He's going to be saved.
Yeah! Way to beat it out, kid.
Ethan Britton, the shortstop, the speedster for the Fungo, beats out a ground ball. And we have one on for the Fungo.
Speedster for the Fungo. That are fighting words for Mr. Neo Drew.
That's right. We'll see it here before we know it.
And Corella. Corella's got some speed on.
So Lane McLean, who the shortstop for the Clovers, had a double take and second guess his throw, couldn't get it out of his glove. And that's a positive for the Fungo. So get speed on the base pass. Foul back for number 10 in Zach Mays, who has a walk and a steal to his name today. So we are back to the top of the inning for the very first time here today. 5-0 is your score. No outs. 0-1 is your count for Mays. And Britton takes off. And he will get in safely.
Woo! That boy's fast. Is that a ball or a strike? Anybody see?
It should be it is a ball.
It was a ball. It was a ball.
I saw the hand go up.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome, buddy. So Britton steals for his first steal of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So 1-1 is your count. Britton there at second base. Good, strong lead as Mays steps in the batter's box. Hall ready. Swings through for strike number 2. Good swing.
Diaz and Britton were actually teammates in high school not too long ago.
Look at that.
Both played Wake Forest Fungo. Not Wake Forest Fungo.
Mm.
Wake Forest Cougars.
So 1-2 is the count. No outs here in the bottom half of the third. Getting moving right along here in Wake Forest. Still smell the popcorn. Smells good. Britton there, second. Pops up. And first baseman takes a look at it, but it goes out of play. It'll remain 1-2.
Do you want me to see if I can't get us some of that popcorn on the way back?
That'd be great. Thanks.
I will.
I'm not going to turn it down
I prefer the hot dog smell, or I prefer the popcorn smell over the hot dog smell.
All day.
Just like
all day.
Yum.
a little squashy.
But I will also take a hot dog. So, I mean, I'm good with either
I
or.
would love a hot
I just
dog,
like
too.
food. That's what I love about baseball games. Food. This is great. It's good stuff. Foul back directly to us. It remains 1-2. Again, no outs here in the bottom half of the third, and it's 5-0. But here come the Fungo. They have some momentum on their side right now.
We're having a quality at bat here.
Yeah, I like it.
Had about 3 foul balls.
And that's Zach Mays at the plate,
See if you can.
center fielder for the Fungo. Britton's there, takes a good lead. Takes one step back as Hall stares him down. Fly ball to right field. And good play.
Oh, wait, but did he touch it?
Good hustle play by the right fielder for the Clovers.
Okay.
And Crute. So we'll do it again. 1-2. No outs here in the bottom half of the third.
George.
I mean, Hayes is throwing stuff right in the middle. And May? Mays? May or Mays?
For us,
Yeah.
Mays.
Mays. So Hayes to Mays.
That's
From Hayes to Mays.
Hayes to Mays. Hey. Hey now. May. To May now.
So,
Dang, I'm
yeah, you got it going on. I hear you.
spitting
You
bars.
start writing this down. Hall to the plate, swings through, and he strikes him out. Hey, made him throw about 12 different pitches there. And so that's out number 1 here in the bottom half of the third. Once again, your score 5-0 with 1 out. Neo Drew to the plate. So Drew takes his time as Britton, who reached by way of the steal, is dancing there at second outside. Oh, no. Woo. Wow. It is nice up here, isn't it?
It's nice. Good view. You can see the
That was on the other batter's box. Wow. Yeah, do it anyway. Ground ball to the right side would be foul. So again, the count is 0-2. So again, Britton's there at second. 1 out here in the bottom half of the third. Drew at the plate. Hall, ready. Outside.
Are you sure?
Side right. Same pitch, different results. 1-2 is your count. That's exactly where the other pitch was. Whew. All righty. And nobody across just yet, but with base hit, we will score 1. Hall. The second baseman tracks it down for out number 2.
T Union. Number 28, Brett Boone.
So Brett Boone, who grounded out his first time up, base hit, scores his first run of the 2025 season for the Fungo. Breton there at second base, looking to get moving. So Hall gets the sign that he likes. Gets set, brings the glove to his chest, and he's ready. Grounder over to the second baseman once again, takes his time this time, and is out number 3. So the Fungo once again leave a runner there at second base. The score remains 5-0 in favor of the away team in the Clayton Clovers. We'll be right back. Headed to the top of the 4th. Clayton Clovers, the away team from Clayton, North Carolina, is up 5-0. They scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second, and were shut out there in the third. So Christian Davis, who came in for Galloway in the second, top of the second, to strike out the lone man that he saw, is back on the mound for the Fungo. So Jake Pereira, who doubled his first time up, is back up for the Clovers. Outside, ball number 1. So 1-0 is the count. Absolutely. Across the plate, swings through. It'll be 1-1.
This is where we need a 1, 2, 3 inning.
That's right.
Yeah, I love the last one.
I said Christian Davis has looked incredibly strong to this point. A little high, be 2-1. Davis ready. Ground ball to Brett Boone. Gets the play, takes his time, and darts it over to the first baseman in Garrett. Good play there from Boone.
The catcher from Gaston College, number 31, Carlos Diaz.
He did. Carlos Diaz, the catcher for the Clover, all the way from Gaston College. comes up with the 1 out here in the top half of the 4th. Davis ready. Swings through. And he gave it everything he had on that one.
We are going to pitcher for it.
So it is 0-1 is the count.
Thank you.
Okay.
Davis to the plate. And just a little bit low. It'll be 1-1. Again, 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
Do you commentate when I do that?
So we're working on it.
The on-field?
I asked to see if he had an extra input that I could use. I'm going to work on that. But no.
Oh, I mean, I was thinking like you would just stand up here and tell him what I'm doing.
I mean, I can.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, I was just wondering if you did that.
I'm going to get you a wireless headset so you can keep it on you while you're down there.
Dude, that'd be
That'd be
awesome.
cool, right?
That'd be awesome.
And the little things that you can do. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
2-1 is the count.
If you're wondering what I'm talking about, come to the games.
That's right. So Davis to the plate, 2-1 count, 1 out. And a little high once again, try to put too much on it. And that's his first 3-1 count.
Might be 3-1. I kind of took a guess.
Yep.
Umpire's not telling me anything.
All right, Davis, 3-1 count, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Play and just missed. Even Diaz had to second guess it. And Jordan looks back and said, where did that miss? So the first batter for Christian Davis here at the top of the 4th will reach.
The right fielder from Southeastern Community College, number 6, Jackson Cruz.
The right fielder who popped up his first time up, Jackson Crute, will come back up with a run at first.
Do you think when he introduces himself, he says, I am Crute?
Maybe. I do like that movie.
Which one's your favorite? First, second, or third?
Probably just the first one, just because I'm easy. I'm easy to get along with.
That's true.
So that's where I learned a story about it. I like the stories.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the last one. But
Really?
I'm not. I don't know why.
I thought that one was really good.
I'm not a fan.
It's like,
So it is going to be, it's 1-0 is the count. And touch the outside corner, be 1-1 now.
thank goodness you stopped me. I was about to ask about the Cars trilogy.
Yeah, no.
One is always the best.
So it is 1-1, 1 out. Here at the top of the 4th, runner at second base. And Joss missed inside. A little high that the home plate umpire said. It's 2-1.
I am not real sure as to where that missed because that looked right down the pipe. I mean, what is he going to do? Eject?
That's right. No,
Can he?
yeah. Outside, 3-1.
The umpire can eject me?
Absolutely. Do you see us back in it was 97, I believe, and is the only man. It was when the Chicago. I don't know why I'm talking about Chicago Cubs so much today. But it's 3-1 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. But it was when Hernandez was calling like he's a terrible umpire, regardless in the major
As
leagues.
usual.
Swings through, be foul back. It'd be 3-2 now with 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
3-2-1.
While he was doing the take me out to the ball game, after he was done, he said, I'll meet the umpire, home plate umpire, in the parking lot. He just stared at him.
Oh, goodness.
So he's the only one that has been allowed to do that. I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, it was pretty funny. I think it was back in 97. So Davis to the plate. 3-2 is the count. Looking for a good pitch right here. And he gets it. No, they missed. Once again, he just a little bit high. He didn't like that one at all.
Well,
Whew. So back-to-back walks for Davis, and Diaz and Crute will reach by way of the walk. And
Mr. Dunger going to go have
there
a
you
conversation.
go. So we have pitch coach will have a word with Christian Davis just to settle him down just a second. We're going to stay right here, though. And coming up to bat is, for the 3rd time today, is McLean, number 20, shortstop, who singled and walked his first 2.
This is off topic. Do you think Mr. Gunger is the most recognizable person on the baseball field?
I mean, I recognize him walking in.
I could
I
recognize
mean, he's
him
respectful.
from-
Yeah, he's respectful. Players
He's-
love him.
I-
Fans
I
love
love
him.
him.
Yeah,
He was a big help to me last year.
yeah. So
Coaches up at Millbrook, right? Yeah, he does. Yeah, I think he's the most recognizable
Yeah.
person.
I like it.
Umpire doing a slow walk up to Mr. Gunger. Tell him, you've had enough. Gunger's now talking with the umpire.
And he said he is talking about the I don't know. There's a laugh. I don't know if he's trying to be funny.
I think the calls. I don't know.
See, this is where we need him mic'd up.
See, this is where. Why'd you say respectful? Because it looks like he was exchanging some. I'm sure
No,
it was
he
in
was
a
laughing.
very respectful
He
manner.
was laughing. I think it was. He was
It didn't look like a good laugh.
Look, who knows?
I don't know. We saw two totally different
That's-
scenes there.
It takes two people like that, though.
Yeah.
Right. Davis to the plate, pops it up directly by us, and that's going to be called by out off the net, though. So it's like, just call him out.
That's what I think.
My son catches for the rec league back home, and every time it hits the net or hits the backstop, I said, dude, just catch it just in case. You never know. Might be blind that day.
You should add a new
And
rule.
pass ball for Elijah Jordan. That was second of the day, and both runners will advance. Now third and second. That's Diaz and Crute. So McLean has an opportunity here with a good hard hit to score two. So Davis takes a deep breath, takes his time.
He's relaxed.
Yeah. Almost hit him inside. It'd be 2-1.
I feel like with a deep breath, it's like Scotty Scheffler going to just on a nice putt.
Just tap it in.
Just
Tap it in.
Just throw it in the strike zone.
Right. Runner at second and third.
Put the ball in his home.
McLean there at bat. Getting a single and a walk to his name today. Swings through for strike number 2.
He must have heard us.
And it gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for the Diaz at third to advance.
2-2. Umpire's yelling at me.
No,
Not doing my job. Well, he did.
Again, a beautiful crowd here on a beautiful day. We are almost filled to the brim. Love it.
I don't think I've ever seen it like
That's
this.
great. Opening day here at Flaherty Park. To the plate for Davis, and it gets slightly past to be 3-2 now. But a great stop by Jordan to keep the runner there at bay at third.
Ronald Acuna has just homered again.
That was at 4:25 today.
That was?
Yeah, they won. Once, 7-2?
Why did I just now get a thing about it? Oh, my Lord.
Fly ball to left field, and it keeps rolling, and it's going to be a 3-run home run for McLean, number 20, the shortstop. And he is having himself a day.
Dang it.
He got under it. And that is a 3-run home run. That will make it 8-0 in favor of the Clovers. Hey, got to give credit to him.
Mr. Shot going to have a conversation with
Coming
him.
out. And I don't know if they had anybody.
They got another.
They had somebody
person.
warming up.
Well, you have to bring somebody
Yep,
in.
there it is. So here in the fourth, 3 already across by way of the 3-run home run in McLean that got almost touched the American flag out there in center field.
Number 12. Going to pitch. Who was that?
Jordan Driver, Lenore Community College.
That's good right there.
That's harmony.
Oh.
Jordan Driver. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about him. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball. You're on Next Door Radio.
And welcome back. I'm going to be doing this because I figured out, I've been watching him for a while. I figured out how to do the soundboard for a little bit. Strike one comes across the plate. He returns with a vengeance. Who's pitching again?
It is Jordan Driver
Jordan Driver.
from Lenore Community College, and almost hit him. Breaking ball inside to be 1-1. Again, one out here in the top of the fourth. 3 runs already across.
Ooh, coming in with some heat. That was a bit loud.
Yeah.
My apologies.
1-2 is the count.
I was excited.
And just a little bit low. Good stop there by Jordan.
2-2. Driver going with some speed here.
In a ground ball. Ooh, good stop there by the shortstop. Throws it over to first in Garrett, and it's out number 2. So
That was a nice play.
that was a nice play.
That ball was hit hard.
And that was Ethan Brinton there at shortstop with a good play.
The first baseman from Pitt Community College, number 10, Zach Chavis.
Zach Chavis, who was hit by a pitch and struck out, his 2 lone to at bats here today. Driver. Low gets past the catcher. It's behind you.
EJ, it's over there.
Somebody gonna go get it.
5 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen.
We are 2 minutes out from 8 o'clock here today. Again, we are moving quite right along. Yeah.
Goodness.
Good crowd remains here at Flaherty Park. Gets on the outside corner. Good pitch.
That was beautiful.
1-1 is the count with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth, looking to get out of this inning.
Ball popped up. Ethan Britton chasing, and that'll drop in the hole in between center, left, and short. Corella throws it in. There's a runner on first base.
So a single for Chavis and Ian Bailey, who walked and struck out his 2 at bats. Will be coming up with 1 runner on with 2 outs here at the top of the fourth. Already 3 across. It is 8-0 for the Clovers.
I like what you do there. That's pretty nice. Strike.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe.
what?
I said maybe. It's
Well,
easy.
you understand.
Yeah, I understand it. That's right.
Yeah.
Outside. Good stop
Whoa.
there by Jordan. Whew.
That was pretty.
Right?
Good scoop, kid.
Again, Driver coming in, throwing hard. Jordan Driver, 5'11", righty, freshman at Lenore Community College, 167 pounds. And gets past Jordan once again, but not far enough to move the runner in Chavis. So Ian Bailey once again with a 2-1 count. Short lead there at first. He does not go. It's going to be a line drive up the middle. And runner now will be at first and a second.
Well, dang. Nice little blooper shot
As they are
to advance.
hitting it right where nobody is.
The
Which is
extra
so
hitter from
can't
Mount Olive, number
just placing the
30,
ball where
Garrett
the
Thomas.
Fungo aren't. 2 outs. Top of the fourth, 3 across. 8-0 is your score, and a runner at first and second. Driver looking for a ground ball right here to get out of this inning.
Ball popped
Pop
up.
up. Be a foul ball. Brent Boone goes all the way to the dugout of the Clovers, and it's out of play.
Again, a little more fence. He's got.
That's right. Who do we talk to about that?
That's not in my pay grade.
Yeah.
That's above my pay grade. What was that? Strike 0-1. Driver comes set. He's got a much quicker delivery than the rest of the pitchers.
Oh. And
Takes a look.
there was
that's
an opportunity there. Nobody knew he was going to throw it over.
Yeah, he stepped off, so he's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So runner at first and second. Get a pickoff move unsuccessful there for Driver. If somebody was there, it'd have been out. The plate swings through.
That was
Coming in hot.
That was a daddy hack and a half right there. He was swinging for the trees.
0-2 is your count. 2 outs here at the top of the fourth.
All right, random question.
Hmm?
Is there a legitimate tree named Lefty somewhere around here?
Ask that one more time.
Is there a tree named Lefty? Our mascot is
Yeah.
Lefty the
Foul
tree.
back. Remains 0-2.
Now, is there an actual real life tree named Lefty? Or should we go plant one?
Man, hey. Where would you want to plant it?
It's just right there.
Right outside the press box?
Yeah.
You just, like
Not
when they wa-
outside
when
the
they-
press box.
When they walk out of the what's it called? Of the either press box, we can go tap it.
Right there? I don't want it right there. Somewhere where grass is. 1-2. 2 outs. Driver delivers. Ball high. 2-2. Why would I want a tree right there? Maybe it would be good.
I'm thinking
luck.
coming out of like a locker room when they tap the logo on the wall.
I mean, we can
Be
do
like
that
that.
too, but we
It'd be
don't have
like
to
that.
have a tree.
Well, you said a tree named Lefty.
Like outside the stadium right there?
Well, we can't tap that one.
Well, you tap it going in.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. As soon as we walk.
That's what we were saying because I can't do it.
All right, 2-2 is a count. 2 outs. Top of the fourth. Runner at first and second for Driver. New pitcher here for the Fungo to the plate. Almost hit him. And he walks him. So bases loaded.
Dang. Need some luck here. Need a strikeout, actually. Strikeout, ground
Center
ball,
fielder from UNC Asheville,
any type of out.
number
That's right.
18, Caden Chilowski.
From UNC Asheville. I wonder if he stayed in Charlotte after the hurricane.
I don't know.
All those boys and girls from their athletic teams came to Charlotte,
Mm.
stayed in some of our dorms.
There you go.
Strike comes across the plate, 0-1.
That touched the outside corner. That was a good pitch there for Driver.
That was a really random fact.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
It was
Full of-
relevant.
Full of facts.
Kind of.
So plate outside would be 1-1. Again, 2 outs. Looking for Driver to make a good pitch here.
Well, I'm quote unquote college educated now.
Mm.
So
They,
not fully, clearly. But
somebody's got to be.
yeah. 1-1.
The plate high, 2-1. Excuse me, with 2 outs.
These new lights are really nice.
LED
Yeah.
lights.
Yeah.
They have done a tremendous job of renovating this entire Flaherty Park. They've done a great job. We're only in phase 1. To the plate, catch the inside corner. 2-2. Good pitch there for Driver.
What's phase 2?
Looking at potentially that over to the right-hand side where our press box. So if you're looking at the press box to your right, they're looking like some parking, food truck section. Yeah. To the plate, swings
Oh.
through, and a good pitch by Driver.
What a sword.
I like it. That's the end of the top half of the fourth. 3 come across, 3 left on. It is 8-0 in favor of the away team in the Clovers. But here come the Fungo. Hey, welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Hope you're having a good evening so far. Getting a great day of baseball. 8-0 is your score in favor of the away team in the Clovers.
Number 35, Ryan Honeycutt.
Thank you very much. Late is better than never.
To the plate. And we have a new pitcher for the Clovers.
I also didn't charge that thing from last night because it said it could go quite a while. I didn't know how
That is
long it
stale.
would go. But we're to the. Hey, now I know. I just gotta, after every game, I gotta charge it. It should
To the
last
plate.
for a full game.
Fly ball to center field.
It should last.
And center fielder will be under it. And that is out number 1. Again, Shalowski playing center. He will be receive the ball, getting a good line drive to center field to kick off the inning. But 1 out.
Number 20, Jack Carella. Half the battle was getting some of the piece out last night. And today's getting
Swings through for strike number 1.
because that was
So, a new pitcher on the mound for the Clayton Clovers is Phillips. To the plate. Outside.
glad you noticed.
1-1 is count. 1 out here in the bottom half of the fourth.
Gaston College.
To the plate. Fly ball to left field. And left fielder doesn't even have to move in Crute. So a quick 2 outs here in the bottom half of the fourth.
College. Number 4, Elijah Jordan.
And Cooper Phillips, number 25, is a new pitcher for the Clovers. His first 2 batters he has faced were 2 outs. So
Just a little bit.
looking for the Fungo to get something going right here. Ground ball And good play by the shortstop. And he makes it over to first, but it gets past the first baseman, but not far enough to advance. And the Fungo have a runner at first.
From Point Park University, number 2, John Allen Richardson.
So Elijah Jordan, number 14, has 2 singles to his name today. And John Allen Richardson, who grounded out and advanced the runner, is your batter right now with 2 outs. To the plate, inside, just miss. Be ball number 1. You got the guys coming up for the Fungo just to get some momentum going. And Shane Garrett's in the on-deck circle. Good lead there at first base for Jordan, who has some great speed for a catcher. A little low, be 2-0. So Jordan at first, 2 outs, bottom half of the 4th, 8-0 is your score. We've got the firepower for the Fungo to get right back in this ball game, and it starts right now. We've seen it before. So Richardson steps in the batter's box. He's ready. Phillips to the plate outside and just catches the outside corner for strike number 1. So it'll be 3-1. He was taken all the way there. Foul back. Be 3-2. So full count.
We're good.
That's what it felt like, and that's valid. I said that's what it felt like, and that's valid. I feel like that.
So Diaz walks out to the new pitcher, and Cooper Phillips get a game plan together with Jordan there at first. Richardson and Shane Garrett on deck. And the veterans here of the Fungo. Yep. And Jordan will take off, but it is a walk for Richardson. So with Shane Garrett, runner at first and second base hit, potentially will score 2.
The first baseman from Greensboro College, number 5, Shane Garrett.
Garrett steps in the batter's box. The ball number 1, so 1-0. To the plate. And it's going to be a grounder over to the right field, and it's going to be a base hit for Garrett. And Jordan will come around third, and he's in with second to home. Shane Garrett scores the first run of the year for your Wake Forest Fungo. There we go.
The second baseman from Mars Hill, number 3, Cam Brown.
So Cameron Brown, the second baseman, grounded out his first time up. He'll have an opportunity with a base hit to score another one, 2 outs. A little 2-out rally coming up for the Fungo. So Garrett and Richardson there at first and second, respectfully. Brown takes ball number 1. So 1-0, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 4th. Eight 8-1 is your new score. Richardson, good lead there at second. Inside. Yeah. What I love about Richard, he'll make him just over there dancing. I'll have fun doing it. What is it?
The first RBI of the season probably deserves a dugout gift.
Right. So give him the game ball. So 8-1 is your score. 2-0 is the count. Goes to the plate, swings through, and he throws it over to, it's there. Don't move. And they try to do a little trick play up the center. And Diaz throws down to second and almost gets through. But not before Brown gets his first strike of the inning. So it's 2-1, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the fourth. And he will swing through. It'll be strike out or out number 3. But not before one comes across for the Fungo. Fungo do leave 2 on. We're headed to the top half of the 5th. 8-1 is your new score. We'll be right back. Well, they were finally listening to us down below. They brought us some popcorn, so I'm grateful for that. So Pierce comes up to bat for the Clovers. It is 8-1 right now. And Jordan Driver back on the mound for your Fungo. To the plate. Good pitch. Gets inside. It'll be 0-2. Driver to the plate. And catching the outside. He catches him. Didn't swing at all. Had him looking all 3 pitches. So first out of the inning for Driver here in the top of the 5th. We need a couple of strong innings from a Driver here. To the plate, ball number 1. Catch the inside corner. Nope, they don't give it to him. Be 2-0. To the plate. Swings. A good pitch. Nice breaking ball. And he swings through it. It's going to be 2-1. Outside corner, be 3-1 now. And it gets past the catcher, but it'll be a walk for number 3 in Jake Pereira. So Diaz will come back up to bat. He was left on third. his last time up. Runner at first, one out here in the top half of the fifth. Swings through, it's going to be out of play. Be a foul ball, so be 0-1. Ooh, just missed, just high. And it is now 1-1 for Diaz and driver of the Fungo. And pickoff move goes first and not in time. Foul back. It was a hit and run, but it is fouled out of play, so we'll do it again. Should be 2-2. So runner at first. 2-2 is the count. Driver to the plate. Make some dance back. And a little chin music for you. So 3-2 is the count. It'll be a fly ball to center field. Mays has it. Not enough to advance the runner there at first base. He will go running back to first. And that is out number 2 here in the top of the fifth. Eight 8-1 is your score. We're here in the top of the fifth with 2 outs. Teamwork makes the dream work. Pickoff move to first and not in time. Hey, buddy.
I'm back.
He does not take off, and good pitch. Be 0-1 with 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. He takes off, check swing, and it's going to be a foul ball. Good pitch there from driver.
Great pitch. I'd love to know what the count is. I think I missed a pitch. Think so?
That's right.
Yep.
Look at you paying attention.
Let's go.
We get it every once in a while.
First game, we're warming up.
That's right. Another pickoff move to first and not in time.
Got him.
And Pereira will get back.
Okay. We're in the top of the sixth here, according to his.
Swing and just past Brett Boone.
Gosh.
And he'll go into left field. And it'll be a runner now at first and the second. So back to the top of the order.
The shortstop from Mount Olive, number 20, Lane McLean.
Lane McLean.
That's right.
I have this on 5, but that doesn't mean anything.
That is a baseball name.
Lane McLean is a baseball.
So runner
player.
at
It
first
is a
and
baseball
second. Driver. A grounder to first baseman.
Wow.
They get the easy out at
Good
second.
heads up play, gentlemen.
Garrett throws it to second base, and that is out number 3. We're headed to the bottom half. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Hey, welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio.
Catcher. I can't tell.
Big grounder over to the second baseman. It's going to hit him hard, and he has time, and he's going to be out at first. Oh, what a play by the second baseman in
The center fielder from Brunswick Community College.
Brown. Correction,
Number 10.
Pereira, excuse me.
Mays.
So Pereira makes a good play there at second base.
Bottom five.
Yep.
Well, I was just texted by.
So Cooper Phillips to the plate, and a B. I think 1-1. But Cooper to the plate, foul back. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. 1-2 is the count to the plate, and he catches the inside. Good pitch there by Phillips. Be out number 2. 2 quick outs for the Clovers.
The right fielder from Poplar. Number 7, Neo Drew.
So Neo Drew comes back up. Mays has 2 strikeouts on the day inside. Be ball number 1. So 1-0 is the count.
Gonna do our trivia on the top of the 6th.
Inside and be ball number 2. We'll start Friday.
Okay. Hey, it's our first game.
That's right.
We got it.
That's right.
I was already ready. I was starting to look up stuff, getting ready to.
Were you? I mean, I can look up something real quick. Don't tease me with a good time here. So it is 3-0 for Neo Drew, the right fielder for the Fungo. Outside, it calls a strike. First strike for Drew or Phillips for the Clovers. And it hits him in the shoulder, and Drew will be on by hit by pitch. In 2 outs, runner at first now.
The third baseman from USC Union, number 28, Brett Boone.
So Brett Boone coming up to bat for the Fungo. In our exhibition match against Legion just last night, he hit a solo shot to center field, and we can use that right here. Outside be ball number 1.
Because he was not in a good mood. What?
I wouldn't get him right now either. It's bottom of 5.
Do you want me to do this again?
Reset it. I mean, I would prefer that we score and get problems.
To the plate, hits him again. Back to – oh, I thought it hit him. I thought it hit him.
Sounded like it. But my ears made it see.
Looking like it for sure.
So he takes off, fouled back, and is it going to stay in play? They can't see it. It goes out of play. Wow, he lost it in the lights.
Foul ball can be returned for a free blow pop.
Let's see that.
So 2 outs. Neo Drew at first. Boone, who grounded out his lone at bat, is back up.
Well,
Yeah, that's just.
When you hit any at all.
And fly ball to right field. And good jump there, but it's going to fall. And it's just foul.
I'm back again. I'll tell you what.
You know,
It's been a heck of a first
Thunder's
day.
gonna do it, but he's pissed off.
Hmm?
Thunder's gonna do it, but he's pissed off.
so 2 outs. Drew takes off, and it's going to be thrown down to second. Hits the runner, but he will be safe at second. Third steal of the day for your Fungo. With a base hit by Boone, Drew will come to score.
Well, you just need to let Aaron know. What's the point of him driving the field now?
So Drew at second. 2 outs. Bottom half of the fifth. And across the plate, and he strikes him out. That was a good pitch. So another strikeout for Phillips. We're going to take a break. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Here coming up, we will have, for the first time this season, the top of the 6th inning trivia. I did find some. The wonders of Google. So we'll get here after the first out. We'll have our trivia. I won't make it too hard for the first one. Let me not give it to this guy. He'll come over here and cheat. What? And Fungo's back on the mound as driver. So 8-1 is your score here in the top of the 6th. Across the plate, does not get the strike. So should be 2-0. Plate, ground to third baseman, and it'll be out of play. Foul ball, so be 2-1. And after the first out of every top of the 6th, we'll have our trivia contest, the unofficial trivia game of the Wake Forest Fungo. Across the plate, just outside, to be 3-1.
How official?
0.
Okay.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. This one, I'm making it easy for you this time.
Hey, if we can get a sponsor,
That's right.
you know, who
3-2.
knows what we might be able to do with this.
That's right. So 3-2 is your count. 8-1 is your score here in the top of the 6th.
We'll make some phone calls.
That's right. Do it. Ooh, up the middle. And the second base throws hard, gets it just out of the play of Garrett there at first. Brown made a great play, and I thought it was going to get through. But good job there by Brown.
First baseman from Pitt Community College.
All right, guys.
Zach Chavis.
Our first trivia question of the 2025 Fungo season. Are you ready? This pitcher started the most ever opening day starts in Major League Baseball history. Nope. Get out of here. I knew you'd come over here and cheat. Look at him. Told you. Didn't I tell you?
No,
It's none of those.
I wasn't going to guess and say it. I just wanted to know. Why would
This
I cheat?
pitcher started the most in Major League Baseball history, the most openers.
I don't see it on
X this up.
because you knew I was going to.
Yeah, I knew you were going to come over here and
Dang
do
it!
Yeah, he has 16 total.
What
Cross
era
the
is
plate,
this?
strike.
What era would you say?
1962.
Like in one season.
No,
16?
crosses the board. So he has 16 total starts on opening day. It's the most.
Oh, opening day.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's the most in Major League Baseball history. One team. I think one team. Yep.
Are we gonna feel stupid when we know the answer?
No.
Oh, I don't know the answer. I'm just
Jordan loses the ball for just a second, does not throw to third, and we have a steal for the Clovers.
Well, I did in fact look at a screen, and I'm just going to let you know. If you get this, I would be so surprised. It is back in the day.
All right, he played for the New York Mets back in the 60s. New York Mets back in the 60s. He was a pitcher. Had 16 opening day starts. 2-1 is your count. No outs here in the top half. Inside, and he walked him.
You're a Yankees fan, right? Not you. Not you. What? Who are you? Who do you?
Braves fan.
Braves fan? Oh.
And shout out to Ryan Acuna for coming off an injury. To the date yesterday, he hit a home run on the first pitch. And the second day, he hit a home run. Again, 16 starts on opening day. Played for the New York Mets, and it was in the 60s. That's the only hints I can give. Popped up, hits the net right in front of the broadcast booth, and that'll be 0-1. All righty. The answer, Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver. Yep. There you go. That was our first. So if you got that, congratulations. The unofficial.
Oh, blue.
So 1-0. No, it is
Can you holler at them and tell them?
no outs.
I already told him.
Yeah, and we still have Jordan Driver is in the ball game, remains the pitcher for the Fungo.
He's doing pretty good.
Runner at first and third. Swings through for strike number one. Yeah, still looking for our first out here in.
That was strike three.
What's strike three? Excuse me, my apologies.
We are not doing a great job here. I should say I'm not because I'm scorekeeping.
Number 30, Garrett Moffitt.
We need to figure it out. We need one hell of an inning.
Yep. So
It only
one
takes
out.
One inning.
Runner at first and third. To the plate. Good play there by the driver to second to first.
Well
First
done.
double play of the year for your Fungo. Billy, you just caught us, and we needed that. Bang. This has been the Fungo's broadcast here on Next Door Radio. 8-1, headed to the bottom of the sixth.
They know to listen to me.
And welcome back to Fungo Baseball here at the bottom of the sixth. It is 8-1, a huge inning by Jordan Driver, number 12, the pitcher for the Fungo. Was able to make a great play there at the ground ball at the pitcher's mound and had the double play, started the double play. So the Fungo are at bat, down 8-1 pass ball, but it will be ball number 1. Ryan Honeycutt, the extra hitter here today, who grounded out his lone at bat last inning. To the plate, swings through, strike number 1. So Honeycutt is ready. 1-1 is your count. Swings through once again. One, 2 is your count. To the plate. Does not catch the outside corner. Yeah. 2-2 is your count. Hard line drive to left field, but just foul for Honeycutt. So Cooper Phillips remains in the ball game for the Clovers. To the plate, and just a little bit low, 3-2. Swings through for strikeout number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th.
From Robertson Community College, number 20, Jack Corella.
So that is 3 strikeouts for Cooper Phillips in this outing for the Clovers. To the plate, check swing, does not go around. It'll be 1-0. And 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th. The Fungo were able to score back in the 4th for the first time this year. To the plate, catches the outside corner, and doesn't look like it got all the way through, but home plate umpire said it did. So 1-1. Swings through, foul back. Be 1-2. Still 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th. 8-1 is your score. Get nobody on. Takes his time. Ground ball to the first baseman. He's got the speed and almost gets there. But the pitcher gets there just in time. So Jake Corella will ground out there. So Elijah Jordan, who has 2 singles here today. He started the rally back in the 4th. Looking for them to get going right here. In the hole, we have John Allen Richardson. If he makes it, it'll be Shane Garrett, who has the RBI today. Ground ball to the shortstop. Hard throw to first, and that'll be out number 3. All righty, so 8-1 is your score. Headed to the top of the 6th. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Hey, welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Want to make sure we'll have the live video stream coming up first on Friday, May 30th, as we take on. That game will be at 6:30. Make sure to tune into all of the social media outlets for the Wake Forest Fungo to follow along. Our new pitcher right now for the Fungo is Wyatt Hedrick from Wake Tech Community College, 6 foot, 170 pound lefty. For the Fungo. And number 18 is in Caden Shalowski from Clayton, North Carolina. He has a 2 RBI single and struck out his two lone bat. So it is 1-0, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Again, we are moving right along for this opening day matchup for the Fungo and the Clovers. Plate would be low for Hedrick, so to be 2-0. Yes, so that's playing center field today for the Clovers. 8-1 is your score. No outs here at the top of the 7th. To the plate. And, good pitch. No, didn't get it. It looked like he got enough over and over, and Hedrick shakes his head. He's like, what are you doing, bro? Get out of here with that. To the plate. And it's across to be 2-1 is your count. Hedrick takes his time to the plate. It's going to be a kind of a high or a short fly ball to first base and Garrett, and it'll be out number 1. No problem there for Garrett. Long-standing Fungo. Again, I'll give a shout-out to Aaron Bach, who was tuning in by way of our live audio stream here today. We appreciate you very much. Good to see you, my friend. Long-time Fungo. 8-1 is your score. To the plate. Down the heart of the plate to be 0-1. Okay, we're in the top of the 7th, 1 out. Hedrick to the plate, outside, ball number 1. So 1-1 is your count. Again, the Fungo have been right there on these couple of different innings. Just couldn't get the man over. Couldn't drive him in with that one big base hit. Hedrick to the plate. A little low. Gets past Jordan, and it'll be 2-1 now. That's it. The Fungo have used 4. This is the Hedrick will be the 4th pitcher today for the Fungo. Fly ball to third base. Brett Boone doesn't have to move, and it'll be out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 7th for the Fungo and Hedrick. That's Wyatt Hedrick from Wake Tech. And looking to get out of the end. This will be the only, if not to jinx it or anything, Aaron, but this will be the second 1, 2, 3 for the Fungo here tonight if we can get by this right here. So 2 outs. To the plate, swings through for strike number 1. Hedrick coming in and throwing strikes after shaking his head off of that just missed breaking ball in the inside. He has been throwing strikes. Strike number 2. So Pereira, who has a double, ground out, and a walk to his name. So Hedrick with an 0-2 count, 2 outs to the top of the 7th, and it hits him. Aaron, I think I jinxed it. My apologies.
Oh, we got a pinch hitter. Trying to find him on the roster.
Number 0. Yep. So number 0 will come in for the Clovers for a pitch hitting roll here. Across the plate, it goes inside.
Clovers, number 0, Caleb Smith.
Hedger looks to the right-hand side. He takes off. And it's going to be a strike. He loses the baseball, and he comes around third, but he will stay, or comes around second, and he will stay put, though. So 0-2 is your count. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. A runner at second base now. Caleb Smith. To the plate.
Who's on deck? Looks like you catcher.
Who's on second?
Yeah, exactly. And so it looks like 6 is now catching.
To the plate for Hedricks. And on the outside corner be strike number 2. Hedrick to the plate. Foul back. And we'll do it again. 2-2. So 2-2 should count. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Looking for 1 strike to get out of this inning. Hedrick to the plate. Almost hit him. Just stopped there by Jordan. Makes it 3-2. Full count for the pitch hitting Smith. Hedrick takes his time. Outside, he walks him. Yeah. So now a runner at first and second. I told him I jinxed it. I said that would have been only the second time we've got out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. And immediately the next batter. My fault. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It is on me all day. I'm not even ashamed. I apologize. Can't even talk. So Hedrick looking to get 1 more out to get out of the inning. To the plate. Foul back. Strike number 1. This great new giant net here at Flaherty Park. It's great. We're keeping the balls in play.
Unless he changed spots, which I unless he switched with the original catcher.
That's what I was thinking. With Diaz.
To the plate. Swing through for strike number 2. So Pereira's at second. You have Smith, who took the place of Diaz. Now we have Crute, number 6. Yeah. To the plate. And he gets him. Good job by Hedrick. The strike out Crute. As the end of the 7th, headed to the top of the 8th. Can the Fungo make a rally right now? We'll be back for more coverage of your Fungo.
Players are headed into the stands right now for our selfie squad surprise. If they stop by your seat, strike a pose, flash that smile, and snap a selfie. Then share the moment, post your picture on your social media. Don't forget to tag us so that we can see it and share the vlog.
Oh, are they done?
What's that one? We got
Next time.
Yep.
John
the
Alon.
designated hitter from Point Park University, number 2, John Allen Richardson.
Welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio.
Clovers number 32, Kobe Jarvin.
Kobe Jarvin is your new pitcher for the Clovers. John Allen Richardson at the plate. And he swings through to be 1-1.
There we go. I'm back. I think I'm back for good.
There you go.
I never know.
Richardson at the plate. Outside, be 2-1. Jarvin to the
first
plate.
game.
And a cool, good pitch. Richardson didn't even.
Don't give him too much applause.
I mean,
Go two.
got credit. Got to get credit where it's at.
What's the-
Wasn't that on me? Why would you do that?
And he will strike out. So, Jarvin coming, throwing in strikes.
The first baseman from Greensboro College, number 5, Shane Garrett.
Shane Garrett, who has the lone single and RBI for the Fungo here this evening. Only 2 base hits to this point. Correction, my apologies. That's 3 base hits. All by way of 3 singles.
Oh, you're just fixing the negative. Yeah.
Up into the plate. Up high for Garrett. The 2-0.
It is a beautiful temperature out there. It is nice. It's not too hot, not too cool. It's room temperature outside the room. 3-0. That's a count. Who's the pitcher?
Kobe Jarvin
Jarvin. Heck of a last name.
to the plate. And he walks him.
4 balls. And
So
he just didn't want to pitch to Mr. Garrett.
That's right. Garrett has reached both times here tonight.
The second baseman from Mars Hill, number 3, Cam Brown.
Mr. Cameron Brown coming up to the plate. I used to play with him in middle school. Number 3, Jarvin gets the pitch. Takes a couple of looks. But he's swaying on the mound. Not a balk yet, but I'm sure it'll come. Jarvin comes set. Takes a deep breath. Pitches inside for a strike.
Good pitch.
0-1 count. Fungo hoping to get some momentum and hopefully get a couple of runs throughout this inning here. Ball high. I mean, that's all you can hope for is some runs when it's
Kind of the point.
this score. Yeah, I know it's the point.
What are we doing?
Hey, normally I'm not one for this.
So Garrett's at first to the plate. Looked high up here, but it is strike number 2. It's Jarvin.
I'm not just going to say this verbatim, but we're at this point. Let's just hit more bombs.
That's right. Book bombs. That's right.
Book bombs. Page 150.
To the plate. And drops the ball. Looked to be better pitch than the last one.
Dosey
Now it's 3-2.
That's 3-2. Good Lord. I can't see the umpire.
I have 2 and 2 as well.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
Okay, probably. Grounded to third base, and he will dribble it, and that will be a Richardson will go, correction, Brown will make it to first. So first and second now for the Fungo with only 1 out.
I like it.
The shortstop from UNC Greensboro, number 1, Ethan Britton.
Ethan Britton.
No, I haven't yet. Haven't found it yet. Okay. Fans, this is your last call for the beer tent. Last call for the beer tent closes at 9:15.
Bless you.
So 1 out here in the bottom half
And do a quick flip.
of the 7th. It is 8-1. And number 1, Ethan Britton, who singled his last time at bat, is up to bat. And that is outside to be 1-0.
Tried to sneak a breaking ball, it looked like. I don't know. I have this post in my way.
So Zach Mays is on deck. He has a couple strikeouts to his name and a walk. But right now, Britton looks to continue his streak outside.
Funny, but true.
And Jarvin is having a hard time finding the strike zone.
Right, I know.
They are though. $55 an hour, 8 piece. So buy up, kids.
2-0.
Kids that are 20.
Jarvin looking for an answer. Tie up this AB. Taking a long look.
I just like
Mr.
you can
Garrett.
flip it, I'll short ball it. I don't care. Just kind of like a little slump.
Jarvin to the plate. Catch to the outside. Be 1-2-1.
Catch me outside.
That's right.
All right, now, Miss Julie.
This is when your brain starts like.
Yeah.
2-1 is your count. 1 out here in the bottom half of the 7th. Jarbin takes his time. Nobody goes. Up high, 3-1.
This is part of the game where conversation
That's part of this person. Ethan?
starts to sway away from the game. But
That's
we
right.
we have been locked in.
That's right.
Well, I should say you, because I've been away for quite some time.
We do got some speed on the base pass. Garrett Brown and if Brenton can get on, swings through for strike number 2. So full count. 3-2 with the 1 out here in the bottom half of the 7th. Again, the Fungo are down 8-1 to this point.
Britton staring down the pitcher.
Look at the lead. Outside, and he walks him.
Ooh. Very well needed. Bases loaded.
Ooh. Garrett got halfway before he threw it. Ooh. So bases are loaded. 1 out for Zach Mays. Again, 2 strikeouts and a walk to his name. 1 big hit. We're right back in this ball game. Mays ready. Up high. They don't give him the strike. 1-0 inside.
This would be huge.
Yep.
A great RBI opportunity here.
Runner at first, second, and third. Noah puts it up high and out of play. It'd be 2-1.
Oh gosh. Nope.
No,
It'd be 1-1.
1-1.
That's my bad. I accidentally pressed the ball instead of strike. It's been a long day.
It has. Jarbin ready. Nowhere to put him. 1-1 is the count. Fly ball once again, and it's out of play. It'll be 1-2. So May is up to bat. If he gets on, Neo Drew is waiting on deck.
And that's a dangerous man to have
Talking about
on deck
speed.
right there. This is fast part of the lineup.
And with 2 different shoes on, foul back once again. He stays alive.
He's on it.
1-2.
That tells you he's on it.
What is there a kind of we're going to have a player having 2 different cleats on? Is that just a
I think
thing?
that's
just as the player?
maybe he swapped with one of his buddies because that's sometimes I've seen some players do that. Maybe one of them is a turf and one of them is a real cleat.
I got you.
And he found out he pitched
Swing
it
through,
away.
strikes him out. So Mays will go. That's 3rd time tonight. So Neo Drew does get a chance to bat here with bases loaded, 2 outs.
From Coughlin, number 7, Neo Drew.
So somehow we can get on deck as Brett Boone. We've already seen him go deep yesterday. Get an opportunity with bases loaded. It'll be great.
If you're a baseball player, you know what this means.
That's right. Swings through, and good pitch there by Jarbin.
That
0-1
was
is the
good.
count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
There's still 2 innings after this. This game is easily winnable.
Let's go, Neo.
Strike number 2.
I mean, the Clovers have no idea what's coming to them. After this grand salami by Neo Drew, it'll be
I would love.
very
That'll
close
be
game.
huge. Bases loaded. And it'd be a foul ball. Hit off of his foot.
I mean, that was gone at Wake Forest, so it was close.
Level and loose, level
Do you think that was close to being out?
Well, hit his foot.
Yeah.
What?
But you're right. It was the trajectory was outstanding.
Yeah, the track. I think it was close. He's about to do it right now.
That's
Calling it. Calling it. Put it in writing.
Bases loaded. 2 outs. 2 out. 0-2. Get my words out. Now it's 1-2.
Is that necessary? I don't know if that's impressive.
I think Aaron over there, he jumps every time that does it.
I'm not used to it.
I know. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Drew at the plate. Oh, he caught the outside corner.
Dang.
Drew didn't like it.
We didn't like it either, Drew.
Bases. 3 are stranded for the Fungo. We're headed to the top of the 8th. 8-1 is your score. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball. Hey, welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Appreciate you for tuning in this evening. 8-1 is your score. The Fungo had an opportunity there. Bases loaded, 1 out, and couldn't bring them home. But we're ready to roll here. Top of the 8th.
Number 20, Lane McLean.
McLean, who has a home run, 3-run home run, and a single to his name today. And inside pitch for Hedrick. Wyatt Hedrick's back on the mound for the Fungo. First pitch is a strike, so 0-1 is the count. To the plate. Down the center, 0-2.
What's the count? 0-2?
0-2.
All right, thank you. Joey's going to get really mad when I steal her seat right here.
Swings through for strike number 3.
What
3
a
straight
pitch.
pitches. So McLean, first strikeout of the day. Here comes Holden Cooper, 17.
From Gaston College. Number 17, Holden Cooper.
Hedrick ready.
Ball.
Just a little low. Be 1-0. And 1 out here in the top of the 8th. To the plate. Almost hit him. Had to jump out of the way there for Coop.
Almost a beanball,
That's right.
but it is not.
2-0 is the count.
Dos.
This is top
To the
of
plate.
8, yeah.
Yep.
Foul
Grounded,
ball. Oh.
ground to the right-hand side, and it is foul. So be 2-1. He cracked his bat.
Firewood.
This is top of 8, right?
It is.
I swear, sometimes I'm just like, I'm
What's the
doing
count?
so many things, I forget exactly where we are.
Tell me about it.
Mm-hmm. To the plate. Foul back. Getting 1 out here in the top of the 8th.
All righty, Mr. Umpire. How many balls do we have? How many out?
1.
Muchas gracias, mi amigo.
It's 2-2.
I'm so off right now.
Hedrick Just missed. Be 3-2. Full count here for Wyatt Hedrick.
Three, two. Come set. Deals.
Gets him.
Strike three. Have a good night. See you next time.
The designated hitter from
Enjoyed your stay. Now
Community
get
College
out.
Number 47, Ian Bailey. Correction, that is from Pitt Community College, number 10, Zach Chavis.
Zach Chavis, playing first today, was hit by a pitch.
It's open today.
Has a strikeout to his name. Outside, ball number 1. So 1-0, 2 outs here at the top of the 8th.
I was right there on that line where it could be and it couldn't be.
That's right.
Come set.
To the plate. And just missed again.
my
Jordan
goodness.
wanted it. He held it up. Second guessed it. So it's going to be
Jordan did a good
2-0.
frame. Jordan did a really good frame.
Yep.
He could have got the call, but he didn't.
Low once again.
I need to check. Oh, it's just 3-0.
Yeah.
It's 1-2 in my mind. Just letting the umpire know what the deal is.
That's right. Hedrick needs a good pitch here. Strike number 1. There you go. So 3-1 is the count. 2 outs here at the top of the 8th.
About to be 3-2.
That's right.
And then 0-0 because he's going to strike him out.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah.
3-1 is your count. Wyatt Hedrick to the plate and just outside. He walks him.
I was wrong.
So that's the second time on base there for Chavis. We have Ian Bailey now.
From Brunswick Community College, the designated hitter, number 47, Ian Bailey.
He has a walk and a strikeout to his name.
47. Who's 47 that's like famous? 47. Someone's famous as 47. Strike. Is that Martin Hook on the Canes? 47 is up there at the time.
Tom Glavine.
Nobody.
Not Tom Glavine. I mean, nobody.
Sorry. I
It's a
don't
Hall of
know.
Famer.
All right, well, that's not a nobody.
That's
my bad.
right.
My bad.
Thank you. Just kidding. 1-1 is your count. 2 outs here at the top of the 8th. Wyatt Hedrick with a runner at first. With the walk there to Chavis. Swings through for strike number 2. We needed that. One more to get out of this inning.
Come on. Take a deep breath.
You had Jason Veritek, Bruce Hurst, Terry Francona,
Terry Francona.
Yeah.
That could be the
Joe
one I was thinking.
Borowski. Run at first, inside, and does not get the call.
Are we serious? I mean,
The crowd, home head umpire heard that from the crowd. A sold out crowd.
he heard
Here
it
at-
from Aaron.
Flaherty Park.
He heard it from you. I'm. Listen. If he turns around, it's
2-2
on you.
is your count. 2
I'm pointing
outs.
at you.
To the plate. Fly ball to center field. Goes directly to May. Nowhere to go. And that is out number 3. All righty. 6 more outs to play with if you're the Fungo. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio.
third baseman from USC Union, number 28, Brett Boone.
Your new pitcher for the Clayton Clovers is Lincoln
Ivor.
Eiler, excuse me.
Eiler.
And Brett Boone is hit, and he will head over to first.
Didn't want to face the big fella.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I mean, he hit a page 158 book bomb yesterday.
35, Ryan Honeycutt.
Ryan Honeycutt
Lincoln Eiler
comes up
from
to the plate.
He's in the portal right now. But
An 8 on their roster here.
inside
up.
pitch would be ball number 1. So it'll be 1-0. Again, Brett Boone reached by way of the hit by pitch.
I don't see an 8.
That's all right. To the plate and gets past him. Brett Boone will go, throws to second. And whoo! If the shortstop would have grabbed that, Mr. Boone would have been tagged out. But regardless, he is safe at second. So first steal of the season there for Boone.
That's a good
Wouldn't
name.
that be advance on a wild pitch? Not a steal. Advance on a wild pitch.
Well, let's let the big guy have a steal.
Unofficial stat book over here.
Yeah.
Come on, Aaron.
Hey, this is what happens when, as a public address announcer in college, you sit next to the stats crew.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pass
good
ball
Lord.
once again, and Honeycutt laughs and kind of looks at the pitcher.
Maybe
Eiler.
this is why he's in the transfer portal. That was mean. I shouldn't say that. He keeps hitting the guys. He keeps trying to hit our players. Eiler comes set, deals, and he almost hits him again and walks him.
All right.
35 advances. Why'd you turn your mic off?
Because I couldn't talk. Yeah.
What?
I don't even know anymore.
Can I not say that?
I don't, it's mean.
The left fielder from
Well,
Community College.
Anyway,
this score is mean.
Yeah. So, again, 6 outs to play with for the Fungo. First 2 batters here in the bottom half of the 8th
He better
are
not
on
hit Corella.
Boone and Honeycutt. And Corella, who has grounded out both times his 2 plate appearances, opportunity right here.
He better not hit Corella. Corella is my friend. Yeah, my bad. That was mean.
All righty. So, no outs, bottom of the 8th. Turn this off. Okay. Turn your mic on.
I'm good.
You're
I'm
good. Okay.
I'll be nicer. I mean, the score isn't nice. If Eiler's mom is watching or someone.
All right. To the plate, outside. And it is 2-0.
I formally apologize.
So 2-0. No outs here in the bottom half of the 8th. We have Honeycutt and Boone on first and second, respectfully. Corella outside. Once again, Eiler's having a hard time finding the strike zone.
That's me. Corella is crowding the plate. He's trying to get a hit here. Pressure on
Eiler
the
to the
pitcher.
plate, outside. No, they're going to give him a strike.
What?
You can't bail him out.
Oh my gosh. That was a foot off the plate.
It was almost in the dirt.
All righty, so 2-1, no outs, bottom of the 8th. Eiler gets set to the plate. Outside.
That is a ball off the plate.
So it
Mr.
calls a
Umpire.
strike once again.
And I hope you hear
He
me.
said it caught the outside corner back-to-back pitches. So 2-2, 8-1 is your score.
Crowd that plate, Corella. Let's get a hit here, kid.
Eiler swings through for out number 1.
I mean, he couldn't do anything there.
Kind of baited.
The catcher from Paul D.
Can't.
Community
Those are just
College.
balls. That's
Number 14,
fortunate. Those are balls.
Elisha
You can't bail them out. All righty, so 1 out here at the bottom of the 8th. 8-1 is your score.
I think the Jones family's mad at me. That's also you.
To the plate. Outside once again. And that time was not a strike, so it's 1-0.
I mean, that was the same pitch that we saw just 3 times there.
So runner at first and second. To the plate. Outside once again. Again, it's 8-1. And Jordan at the plate. 1-0.
Come on, EJ.
Outside.
He's gotten on twice today, correct?
Yep, 2 singles. 2 singles and a ground out.
Look at me. I'm proud of myself. Let's go, EJ.
To the plate. Outside. And he walked him.
Base is loaded, and John Allen Richardson, or John Allen. I still don't know.
John Allen.
John Allen? Well, everybody on the bench calls him John Alon.
Must be a close friendship kind of thing.
I guess so.
So bases are loaded, 1 out. Eiler gets set for the Clayton Clovers. To the plate. Inside it, hit him.
That's my friend.
And John Allen did not appreciate that one.
This game just got a whole lot closer. 8-2.
So Brett Boone will come across. Again, bases loaded remain for Shane Garrett.
Oh, brother.
The first baseman from Greensboro College, number 5, Shane Garrett.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had a book bomb here. Just absolutely lays into it. That'd be good. You reckon?
I think so.
Yeah.
Where's the lockups?
So again, Shane Garrett comes up to bat with 1 out. Bottom of the 8th, already 1 across. And bases are loaded. Almost hit him again, but it did not. He does not advance. It gets past the catchers, but they do not advance in Honeycutt. So all 3 runners remain there. So that is Richardson, Jordan, and Garrett. Correction. Jordan Richardson on the plate and Honeycutt. Excuse me. Eiler.
Ball
just
low.
a little low. I thought it was coming up. Shane Garrett even looked back.
That was his first strike.
So 2-0. And Cameron Brown is on deck for the Fungo. Eiler to the plate. Does not catch the inside corner. And that's 3-0.
That was closer than the ones to Corella. I'm just saying something. Take it as it is. I'm being respectful. I'm just telling it how it is.
To the plate. And that catches the inside.
That one
Garrett was not going to swing at that one. So it's 3-1, 1 out here. It's Shane Garrett looking to make something happen for the Fungo. Inside, and he walks him. So Garrett is back-to-back walks. So he has a single and 2 walks to his name. Cameron Brown with 1 out, and bases are loaded. If he reaches, we'll have Britton, who singled his last time up, and Isla will take a seat.
Both the boys on deck. Have that power.
That's right.
I can do it.
So we'll tell you about the picture coming up next. You're tuned in. We'll be right back for more coverage of the Fungo. All right, welcome back to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. Hey, so 8-3 is your score. Bases are loaded. We have one out here in the bottom half of the eighth. A little low. And Cameron Brown is up to bat. Again, your new pitcher is Aiden Carroll. Swings through.
Ooh.
And he swung it hard. 1-1.
He tried to smack that thing right there.
And calls a strike.
1-2. Carroll in his windup takes a look at the catcher's call. Agrees. Goes to his windup. Outside in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-2.
Again, bases are loaded. 2-2, one out here in the bottom half of the eighth. Brown steps in, gets him looking. So 2 outs here for the Fungo. So
Greensboro, number 1,
Ethan Britton, who has a single to his name today, looking to make one right here and get the Fungo back into the ball game. To the plate, almost hits him inside, so it'll be 1-0. And these two teams will face off once again tomorrow. They're in Clayton at East Community Park. Outside, good framework job out there by the catcher.
Call that a strike? Okay. It was a good frame, though. I was convinced.
To the plate. Inside, that's a strike.
That was really good frame work. That was class right there.
This is so the pitchers, what they are doing, the Clovers, are pinpointing that inside corner. They've seen something that against this Fungo's program. Check swing, and he goes. And that's strike number 2.
Dos.
So 2-2 is the count.
This is for you.
Oh, my man. Thank you. Yeah. Check swing once again, and he is out. So the Fungo leave. The base is loaded, but do get 2 across. You're tuned in to Fungo Baseball here on Next Door Radio. All righty, welcome back to Fungo Baseball. It is the top of the ninth. 8-3 is your score. The Fungo had a chance there, but great job by the Clovers of getting out of that rally as they left the bases loaded. Here now the Clovers are up to bat, and Wyatt Hedrick remains in the game for the Fungo. Swings hard for number 30, and Moffitt. He has a single, 2 RBI single, strikeout, and a pop-up to his name today. Hedrick swings through for Moffitt, strike number 2. The 0-2. Hedrick to the plate. Inside, just missed inside. One, 2 is the count. Too low, ball number 2.
Close.
2-2 is the count. To the plate, swings through for strike number 3.
Fantastic pitch. Right on the outside. Would have been called if he didn't swing.
So everyone agreed?
Yeah.
All parties agreed.
So the second strikeout for Moffitt. Here comes Shalowski from Clayton, North Carolina, I believe. And he has a strikeout and a two pops up and a 2-run RBI to his name as well. Shalowski does not catch the inside corner. And I can hear, again, that was a few strikes in last inning. Catches that inside corner. Doesn't get it there, though. Hedrick, that's Wyatt Hedrick to the plate. Catches that side. So 1-1 now, 1 out. Top of the ninth. 8-3 in favor of the away team in Clayton. Just missed, just high. And be 2-1.
When you're like 6'4", I feel like it's
To the plate. Swings through for strike number 2. Good pitch there by Hedrick.
2-2, 1 out.
Swings through for strikeout number 2.
2 in a row. Let's see if he can have a very clean inning. 3 up, 3 down.
Is that Hedrick?
Yep.
Apparently Hedrick has a twin who's a lefty.
From UNC Asheville.
Interesting.
Number 12, Canton Pierce.
So 2 outs here at the top of the ninth. And we have Pierce at the plate for the Clovers. Foul back directly to us. Strike number 1.
Only 9:45. It feels like it's 11 o'clock at
Wide Hedrick to the plate.
night. Nope.
Outside. 1-0. To the plate. A little too high there. 2-0.
2-1.
2-1.
My bad. Whoops.
Maybe he's working hard out there. I'm gonna give him a strike.
Wide Hedrick takes his time to the plate. Foul back. And do it
2-2.
again. 2-2.
Go for.
Dosey, dosey, dose.
Okay.
2-2, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Hedrick to the plate. Swings through for struck out the side. Wide Hedrick with a great inning. So 3 more outs to play with if you're the Fungo. We'll be back for more coverage here on Next Door.
Now batting for your Wake Forest Fungo.
That is some dramatic music.
Right?
I'm ready to go.
All righty, bottom of the ninth, down 8-3 are the Fungo. Remaining on the mound for the Clovers, Aiden Carroll. First pitch. Cross the, ooh, did not get the strike.
Ball in the dirt. Or it looked in the dirt. It was close to the dirt.
So 1-0. And we are top of the order in Zach Mays. Fly ball, high fly ball. Who's going to get it? And he comes down with it for the out, number
Second
1.
Second baseman with a good play. He tracked the spin on that. That was
So he
good.
goes 4 for 4, or goes 0 for 4 in a walk to his name today. Neo Drew has a strikeout and a pop up and a ground out.
Neo Drew.
1 out, bottom of the ninth. Outside corner for the strike. Strike number 1. So 0-1 and 1 out. Only 2 more outs to play with if you're the Fungo.
Friday.
Friday is the home game. The next one.
Check swing, and that's out, or strike number 2.
Okay. Yep, I'll do both.
Friday has no music.
Right.
Carroll comes
So-
set, gets a pitch. Delivers.
And check swing does not go through, be 1 and 2. So again, 1 out here in the bottom half of the ninth, down 8-3.
I haven't stood up for this amount of time in a while, so my legs are a little. They're a little
they wobbly?
toasty.
You are too young to say things
Right.
like that.
And catches the outside corner for the strikeout. So to be
2 outs.
out number 2. 1 more out to play with if you're the Fungo.
Union, number 28, Brett Boone.
Brett Boone has to get on, and Ron Honeycutt, if he gets on, is the next man up.
Back to back to back to back to
Mm.
back. I foresee.
He's up directly up the middle, and Brett Boone is on for the single.
So back to back to back to back. That's all we need.
Ryan Honeycutt, number 35, has a walk, strikeout, and a ground out to his name today. And Brett Boone is on first.
That's kind of the goal, to not strike out. So let's not do that. 35.
Honeycutt's at the plate.
Honeycutt.
Inside, catches the inside corner for strike number 1.
Yeah, that's 20. Carroll comes set, goes through the stretch.
Inside.
Ball.
That's number 22.
We have a pinch runner on first. That much I can tell you.
We have a pinch runner on first. We don't know who it is.
Swings through for Honeycutt. Strike
Swing.
number 1.
Strike.
There you go.
Strike 1. Nope. Strike 2. 1 and 2. All righty.
1 strike.
Never mind.
Last strike for Honeycutt. Swings through, and he strikes him out. So that is your ball game. Opening night here for the Wake Forest Fungo. And Trace Nod, Tyler, appreciate you. Aaron, Julie, appreciate you guys being a part of the broadcast here tonight. Until next time, we will see you for the broadcast on Friday for our next matchup here on Next Door Radio. Until next time, God bless. We'll see you later.